is brand new today. It's from Falkor Fusion. You love their egg rolls, whether or not it's chicken or shrimp or veg. And now they're bringing you something, which, by the way, the Falkor Fusion food is only here and on our guest, Joseph Feldman's food truck. And that's it. But this savory Korean pulled pork has a story to it. And let me share with you what you're getting. It is it's a birthday surprise, $67.98. Expiring price. Price goes up, easy pay goes away at the end of the day. You're going to get 3 1-pound bags. Price up, easy pay away at the end of the day. It is pulled pork that is already sauced with a soy sauce, a garlic, a ginger, a sesame oil, touch of brown sugar to give you that savory Korean pulled pork flavor. But I'm going to jump over here to Joseph Feldman because normally when you're here, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
You might be seeing him actually in the food truck, but he's been here recently. It's usually around an egg roll.
Yes.
But there's a story behind what you're bringing us today, which is brand new. I would love for you to introduce yourself and say a little bit more about how this came about.
Absolutely. So you've heard about our egg rolls. You know our food truck.
Right.
We're southeastern PA. But one of our most popular things, besides the egg rolls, obviously, was we would hand cut fries.
Yes.
And what we would do is we would slow cook beef, we would slow cook pork,
yes,
and we would slow cook chicken. And we would take our hand cut fries and put a little bit of that beef right on top.
Yep.
And then we would hit it with a little bit of green onions.
Right.
And let me tell you, this pork, slow cooked. Now what I did was, for this, I took it, I emptied the bag. You'll get it just like this.
Yeah.
And it's 1 pound. So there's a couple of ways to cook it. But I take the bag,
get 3 of these.
and I empty it into a pan.
Into a skillet.
Yep. Low heat for about 20 minutes. Now you can do that from frozen. Add a few minutes to the cooking time.
Right.
Take a little bit of liquid when it's done.
Yeah.
Mix it up, and you're good to go.
And then talk to us about the pulled pork and how you seasoned it. Because what is it that makes your pulled pork special from, I don't know, what somebody might do at home or how long it takes you to do it. And I'm going to have a bite of this.
This is absolutely a process.
Yeah.
So we take the whole cuts of pork and we season them, and they're smoked and cooked slow.
Well, open face.
So we take that slow cooked pork and then we wrap it, and it's cooked slower, and all those juices in the pan sauce gets collected, and then when we cook this at home, we package it in the bag. You're gonna get that sauce, that pan sauce, that pulled pork, that flavor of that sweet Korean barbecue, and it's gonna be quick and easy. 15-20 minutes from defrosted in the fridge or frozen. You can cook it right in a pan.
And what makes something Korean barbecue? Like, what are the spices in there that everybody's like, oh, that's Korean barbecue? So, like, for example, here. What does that mean?
You've heard of mirepoix, right? Carrots, celery, onions.
Right.
There's an Asian mirepoix. It's green onions, ginger, and shallots. So we take that flavor. That's the base for our seasoning.
Yeah.
So you're going to taste those flavors with the soy sauce, the brown sugar, some rice wine vinegar, the ginger, the garlic. All of that cooks down, gets absorbed by this pork in that process.
And that's like a little bit of a lettuce wrap,
like a
pork lettuce wrap over here. And then
we have
come
some
over
bao
here,
buns.
the bao buns. And how do we make that?
So that we just literally take bao buns on the truck, we steam them, and we take the pulled pork, take the pan, put the pan sauce in a bottle, and we'll take the pork, put it on a bao bun, and just hit it with a little bit of sauce.
What's up top? Another
so here
idea
we just have a rice bowl, some sliced vegetables, or a fresh cucumber salad on the side. It's a great centerpiece. It's a great side dish. I like to take some nachos.
Look at the pulled pork sandwich we have down here.
Pulled pork banh mi. Look at that.
Right? So like this huge, get it like a big, huge French roll. You put pulled pork in here. I mean, I think pulled pork tacos. I mean, I just take it different places, right? If you want to do that. Pulled pork just with a little bit of veg. If you're just doing protein and veg. This is a birthday surprise. It's brand new today and 3 pounds. So when you're looking at 3 pounds, say that's 12 servings, 12 4-ounce servings. That's only $5 and change a serving. So if you wanted to feed 12 people, you could. 4-ounce servings, put it on top of a hamburger bun, add your coleslaw, or put it on fries like you did on the truck. And we'll back up if you're just joining us. He has a food truck that every single day, wherever you park, you sell out of the egg rolls. And then apparently you have French fries and pulled pork that you put on top.
Absolutely.
So that was your offering.
Part of the menu, it was something that, when you come to the truck, we serve you a boat of fries. It was just a vessel for our meat and our protein and our seasonings and flavors.
Right.
And we brought the best part of that, the pulled pork, the Korean barbecue pulled pork, to you. So you can take that and you can put it on fries if you want.
Correct.
You can put it on rice, some noodles, make a bowl of ramen.
Yep.
Put some meat on top.
That's nice.
Oh.
So are you hand pulling this? Like, talk to me about how you all make this.
So when
Make
we
this for us.
do it on the truck,
Yeah.
we take hotel pans of these whole cuts of beef or pork.
Yeah.
And as it's slow cooked, all that the fat and the juices and seasoning
look at
drip
this.
down into the pan.
Yeah.
And then we take that. That's the meat is
That's the
pulled and
yumness.
shredded.
Yep.
And that pan sauce is then taken, reduced, and re-added to the pork and all mixed together. So not only are you getting that flavor on the inside, you're getting it on
Look
the
at how
outside
tender
too.
it is.
It is.
I mean,
it
it's
falls
so
apart.
yeah, it's so tender. It's like you're getting the best part of everything, right? You're getting like the inside. You know how everybody wants the inner bite of a roll? That's what you're getting with the pulled pork. It's already pulled and done for you. As a chef, obviously, as somebody who's got your own food truck, where else am I going to put this?
I mean, anywhere you want. Like I said, it can be the focal point. It can be the primary ingredient.
It's so
you
good.
can make anything with it. A sandwich, a salad. You can have, you know, obviously a tacos. We put it on fries.
The Asian spices are so delicious.
It is.
And remind me of what those notes are.
So it's ginger, garlic, rice wine vinegar, soy sauce, brown sugar, all cooked low and slow with that smoky flavor that we get from that pork.
Thank you so much. It's M135561. That's your item number. Try this. If you're a pulled pork fan, absolutely. If you love pulled chicken, right? Try this as well. Everybody loves that pulled pork in a little taco if you want to, in a bao bowl, on top of it like a salad. Super easy in your big roll. And 135561 is your item number. It's our birthday surprise. 3 pounds for $22.66. Thank you so much. Put that in your cart and check out because the price goes up and the Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day.
You know, I feel like one of those kids on the streets in one of those movies. The Majescas are here.